because it is mental anguish, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. But there's a system by which this thing works. It grinds slow, but it grinds. It grinds. It grinds. And it's got to go through. And what Paul had to do this morning was send it to Boyers, who would then in turn send it to legal recon, who would then in turn make a determination on your financial situation, because now you do have income. We can't count your Social Security by law, but we can count your annuity. And we can, if your annuity is of a certain amount, could be $2,300 a month. Now, assuming you may have been overpaid for whatever years, you could be overpaid 30 grand, we'll say, okay, we're going to waive 10 grand of it, but you're going to pay us 20, or guess what? We're not going to waive a dime, but you're going to pay us $100 a month for the rest of your life. No interest, no nothing. But they can't make a determination on a debt. If you have entitlement to money, the federal law says first, find out what he's entitled to. Then we do it. Now, imagine we owe you money retroactive to age 62, whatever that was. Bill Deep and them are to hold. See, recon may order them, don't pay him, because he owes us 30 grand. He didn't have any money. Yes, he does. Now we owe him 6,000. I'm going to use a number. We're going to take 6,000 on the 31st. Now we're only ruling on 24. You see? That's how it goes. So that's why nobody could do anything. Until you filed for that regular retirement, OPM wasn't making a move. Because last year, August, you were shut down. You may have had zero earnings, zero money to take anything back from. So OPM simply delayed it. We just simply got you to a point where you could actually start getting an annuity that we could maybe start getting some money out of. And that's what's getting ready to happen here.
Okay.
So that's what, if Paul probably didn't know that process, and a lot of other people have been working in as many different sections, so they don't know how that goes. So they're going to make a decision. The two main things that they use to waive a debt is, one, that it was a debt through no fault of your own. You did not fault. It was not your fault that we didn't catch on to you sooner. Okay? The second requirement is that you must show that you cannot pay it back. And three, that it would be against good equity and conscience for the government to take it back and put you under hardship. If they show all three, if they show where you meet all three of those, then they will waive the debt. If they can say, well, he didn't take it, and he can't afford to pay it, he couldn't afford to pay back 30 grand, but it's not against good equity and conscience for us to make the guy pay $100 a month on it. So we won't take $300 a month of his now $2,000 retirement. We'll take $150, and we won't waive a dime of it. We'll just get $150 a month until he either pays the 30 grand or he drops dead. And sometimes they do it that way, but every case is weighed on a case-by-case, whatever basis. So that's why right now a whole lot's waiting on Boyers. For that case to go up to Boyers, for them to merge the two, get you going at your new rate, see how much money you got coming, then go back down to legal recon and go, okay, now, if you never ruled on the debt, what's going on? Let's imagine they ruled that the debt was over, but or that they waived it and they never told you. The only thing they're going to do is go in their file, because now they can't change it. Here's the law. Once they make a call, if you said, I can't pay it back, and we looked at your finances and said, okay, we waive it, and the next day we find out you had $3 million and you lied, there's nothing the government can do. Once the call is made, the call is made. So if they already made the call, and you never got a copy of it, let's just imagine it was made, but you never got a copy of it. Somebody thought they mailed it to you and they didn't.
I don't got nothing, but go ahead. I only got from what transpired out of Mr. Green and your office when Paul Green was your employee under your supervision. But I never got nothing after all the documents that I sent back. I never got from Mark Vogt's office or anything. I never got a clearance of the debt or anything. So I'm just being honest. And trust me, if I had $3 million, I would have paid back that debt. But
well, yes, sir. Now, but let's imagine whoever's doing these cases is going through, and they're printing off 7 and 8 cases, and they took your case. And they put everybody's paperwork in their case. And they saw some papers they meant to throw away, and your papers got mixed up in them, and they took them and shredded them. And they thought, okay, I mailed everybody their letters, everything's in the cases. Now, your letter's in the case that you've been waived, but some kind of way your mail got thrown in the, what should have got mailed to you got mixed up, misfiled, shredded, whatever. So you didn't get it. We got a copy. Yeah, yes, he did. Look, it's a copy right here in the case. I tell people all the time, when I fax you something, I got confirmation it left my fax machine, but I cannot know that it came through yours. So you got a copy in the record that we prepared a decision to him, but you can't swear for sure whether he got it. Even if you put it in the mail, you can't be sure that the mailman didn't put it in the wrong box. You can't say he got it, but as long as it's in that record, we can get you a copy of it. And if you didn't get it, we can get you a copy. I don't know if a decision was made or not, but each office has to do their part. Even though I know what another office does, and I can do it. I could do the part that Boys is doing. I could do the legal recall part. I could have done the part if I wasn't supervised. I would have been doing the part Paul was doing. But each section has to do their part. And that's so everybody goes through the same system of circumstances. So we can't show favoritism to you and maybe not to someone else.
well, I don't expect.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
And I do know that when you're home, when you sit there and you go, Jesus Christ, I've been leaving this guy messages for 2 weeks. Can he not call me back? I mean, come on. 2 weeks to us is like the blink of an eye because of the number of cases that we're dealing with. And all of it, well, God, all I want to know is that you got my paperwork. Yep. There's about 200 or 300 people a week calling who want to know, did we get the paperwork? And if you call the 200 or 300 people back, then you can't do the cases. And next week when you go to do those cases, the other 200 or 300 people call, so you'll never get to do the cases. So there comes a point where you got to work and balance what's going on. And sometimes you need to talk to a supervisor like me, who maybe doesn't carry the caseload that Paul does, who may have the time after he gets home, like I am now, to give you a full explanation, which you're due. Mr. Redden, you're due this full explanation. The law assumes that you already knew this, because you would have known when he said you were stopped. By law, the law thinks you're supposed to say, okay, give me my regular return. Give me my MRA plus 10. You don't have to tell me about it because I already know about it. Remember, I signed it, I already know about it.
Right.
You give me my MRA plus 10. But here we go. In a perfect world, it doesn't always go that way. So there you go. And that's pretty much the way it goes. But we have got you on track now. It's just a matter of lawyers getting your case together and paying you. And then we'll send it back to Recon and say, did you make a call or didn't you? And Recon will tell us. And then from that point, 1, you'll be getting your regular retirement. 2, you'll know whether or not the debt was waived. And you'll know the disposition of the legal reconsideration. This should be a lovely thing.
Rick Greenwell, I really do appreciate your return phone call. I really appreciate all the explanation. I'm in tears, trust me, because I wish I would have never had to went out on disability back then. I also wish that when I tried to come into Phoenix in division and I used my, I went to use the benefit that,
Social Security Act?
No. When I came back into the Phoenix district office, I went in to use the reinstatement rights.
Right.
And they said, President Reagan's made a ruling that all government employees have to retake exams and yada, yada, yada. And then they sent me stating that, oh, Mr. Redding, sorry, you failed all 6 exams. And I'm like, how the hell can I fail all 6 of these exams? But, I was never a test type person. But all I wanted to do, Rick, was go back